What's your guys, welcome back to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game channel. I go by the name of Zeus, and for this shit game time I bring you Chase H.Q on Amiga 500, and this was requested by YouTuber Texie88. Now this is really going to be for both Amiga and Atari ST, because it's a direct port. They're exactly the same, just different sound effects. I wouldn't class this as total shit, Ocean being one of my favourite software houses of the time, and they did some blinding conversions. For instance, you know, Chase H.Q on the ZX Spectrum 128, I rest my case. That was one of the most fantastic conversions you'll ever see, along with the Amstrad. Commodore 64 was a pile of shit. I was going to do a shit game time of that, but as it's been requested for the Amiga version, we'll do this one instead. Now, I have played this quite a few times. I've done a long play of this as well, and I really had to use cheats on this because one of the major flaws of this game is the traction control, and we'll get into that as we play. But it was brought out in 1989, and it was coded by Bill Caunt. Good job we got an A in that, hasn't it? C-A-U-N-T. Yes, anyway. And also by Pete Hickinson. There's a few other guys on it. The music was done by Matt Furness. But the game itself, it looks good in stills, but once it gets going, it's a pile of whack, really. So let's just give it a go. And music's okay, but what I don't like about it is the
We've got an emergency here.
it's the road effects, and you'll see that in a minute. It's so cheaply done. So it's got the speech, it's got everything else you expect for the Amiga, but the game itself doesn't play well at all. Really don't. And it took me, as I said, forever to do the long play of the Amiga. I really had to in fact I think I had to edit a lot of my video out on stage 5 because I just couldn't catch the bad guy, even with infinite time and turbos. I just couldn't do it, because once you hit a corner, you keep sliding off and colliding into the side. So, yeah, there we go. Second gear, and look at the road design. I mean, for a start off, it doesn't give you any sense of speed at all. It's horrible. That sort of road layout design was done in so many games. See, look, I slid right off the road there. There's no traction control at all, but the road effect is so cheap, it just doesn't work. They did this on Wet Le Mans for the Commodore 64 as well. But the other thing is, I can't understand why there's stripes on the side of the road as well, so there's 2 shades of green. It just doesn't work. And look, these pillars are taking forever to get to you. And then we skid in, and look, there we go, right off the road again. You can't get top speed or anywhere near it around corners. And the problem is, oh my god, look at how sickly that is. So why would the sides of the road be yellow, custard, mustard colour and brown? It's just nasty. See, you have to slow right down. See, I can't even get any speed up. And the problem is with that is when you do get to the boss and you try and get your speed up, you turn a corner and you're sent flying off the road, and then he gets further away from you, so it's a nightmare. My long play of the Amiga version, I had to cut so much out because I must have spent about 10 minutes just chasing him. You've got turbos as well by hitting the space. I dare do it on a bloody corner because it's going to send me off the road. See, frustrating too. Let's get some turbo. So here again, nasty road. There's no need for that. It looks horrible. It's disgusting. See, I'm pulling right to the right and it's sending me off the road. It's not good at all. It really isn't. It looks like and I've run out of time already. It looks like they've used the same game engine as the Amiga version of Continental Circus. Even the sound effects when you pass a car, like that, it's exactly the same as Continental Circus. The road design is the same as Continental Circus. This looks like Continental Circus. But Continental Circus does move very fast. So we're on the boss now, finally. Then get around the corner. Don't want to get on top speed because I'll be sent off the bloody road. Let's press the turbo again. See if we can get to stage 2. No, whoa. It's so hard to control as well. It's not good. Ocean didn't do a good one on this, no doubt about it. See, the road design is just sickly. It doesn't work at this speed. It just looks nasty. It looks cheap and it looks nasty. It's all very well if it's moving 150 mile an hour. Is that M? Right, we've got stage 2. But this doesn't look like you're moving more than 20 miles an hour. So we've got the first level baddie there. Yeah, not very impressive, really.
You're under arrest.
Personally, if you're going to play a good home conversion, then you need to load up the 1 to 8K Spectrum version. That has great music, that has a really good ending as well. Everything's included, speech as well, you name it. Amstrad version's really good too. So if you're going to play them, Chase H.Q, you best play them. Unfortunately, it never came out on Taito Legends PS2 compilation. It only came out on Taito Memories, which was released in Japan. That annoyed me, because I got both Taito Legends 1 and 2. And the 3 games that ain't on there are Chase H.Q, Chase H.Q 2, Special Criminal Investigation, and Rastan 3. Even though I didn't really like Rastan 3 or 2. 1 was a classic. But why'd they leave them 3 off? I know I haven't got chipped PlayStation 2, so I can't play the Japanese versions of it. Right. Now look at that. Why would the road be the same bloody colour as the verges, the grass? Why would the road be green? It just looks like a bad version of Continental Circus to me. We'll go that way. Look how long it takes these pillars to arrive. Ages. And now I'm going to crash into them. Even though I'm slowing right down, pulling the brakes, it won't let me do it. See, I can't even get on the bloody road. All my turbos are gone. Ugh. That looks disgusting. Look at that, that's disgusting. Fucking awful. I forgot how bad this game was. When I was loading it up, I thought to myself, I remember it not being that good. But it wasn't that shit. But it is shit. It's got a lot of faults here. You can't get it around corners, even the smallest, the most discreet corners at full speed. You go sliding off the side of the road. That causes the boss to get even further away, and you're forever chasing them. Look at that, it's just disgusting. Not good. There we go. Brake, no, right off the bloody road again. Time's running out, I think I'll get one more continue. I don't see how anyone can complete this without cheats. Have I got another continue? Or what? Yes, I got one more continue. Come on, get going. Why is the road green? Oh, there he is. See, look, I'm sliding. Why am I sliding off to the left when it's a straight bit of the road? Now he's going to get bloody miles away again. See, again, you just can't control it. God, thanks Texie, you reminded me how bad this game is. It's just not done well at all. It's good for a scrapbook poster in a still pause mode, but that's it. So I'm never going to catch him now. Got no turbos, I've hit him once, the time's running out. And here we go, not top speed. Look, I'm braking, I only just managed to stay on the road there. Yes. I remember now. I remember not being impressed with this when I loaded it up back in the day. Everyone was going, Chase H.Q, oh, brilliant, such a great game. Yeah, in the arcade it might have been. But it certainly ain't in this. Look, my time's running out. I don't think I've got any more continues. That's it, game over. I ain't going to bother anymore. That's absolutely pants. Fucking crap. Enter your initials. I wouldn't even waste my time. So that's Chase H.Q for the Amiga, stroke Atari ST, because they play exactly the same. And yeah, I'm sorry Ocean, that wasn't a good one. That really wasn't. See, it don't look too bad when it's going slow like that, but when you pick up your speed, it's just a mess. Music's similar to the arcade, but you load up the arcade version on MAME or just check it out on YouTube. It's so much faster, and I didn't expect the Amiga to be that capable of doing such a close conversion, but it should have done better than this. This is just terrible. There's no need for these horrible road design. You know, you can do it like the arcade version and get away with it. It works, but when you're doing it like this, it doesn't work at all. And as I said, you go and look at Weckley Mans on the Commodore 64 on my channel as well. That just goes to show again, it's a cheap road design. It's designed to make it look going fast, but it doesn't. It's crap. I'd rather have white lines down the middle, you know, vertically, like a normal road with none of that horizontal grey stripes. It's just crud. So yeah, if you want to play Chase HQ, stick to the Spectrum 128K versions or the Amstrad. Stay away from the Amiga, ST and Commodore 64. They ain't worth your while. So what am I going to do? What am I going to give this on a shit rating? Doesn't play well. Don't believe you can complete it without cheats. You can't control it around corners at even 2/3 of its high speed. No, it's just rubbish. It's just a slow version of Continental Circus. As I said, they even take the sound effects of that. If you play Continental Circus and pass a car, it's the same sound effects as what's been used in here. So no, it's just crap. I'm sorry Ocean, but that was a bad one. So I'm going to give that a great big, I'm going to give that 81 shits right there for Chase HQ on the Amiga. 81 shits, and well deserved too. And before I carry on, I don't even want to look at that screen anymore. That custard mustard colour, oh, it's just disgusting. So no good at all. Absolutely rubbish. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that shit game time, and that one's for you, Texie88. I hope you enjoyed that as well. If you've got any more requests for shit game times, please put them in the request video, which will be linked to this video. And there will be no more Amiga shit game times for the moment, because I have to wait to build up a certain amount before I send them away and get them written for me. But 8 bits are fine, Mega Drive and Master System are fine. So that's the Spectrum, Commodore 64, Amstrad, Sega Master System and Sega Mega Drive, absolutely perfect with them. And I can do some Let's Plays on the Amigas, because there's a good chance those are good games and I've still got them in my collection, so drop me a line if you want me to do a Let's Play of a good Amiga game that you like. Alright guys, until next time, happy gaming and take care of yourselves. Zeus out.